So in this section, I want to introduce you to the concept of email marketing if you've never done this before. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, why email? Surely with all these amazing ways that we can communicate these days, emails being such old-fashioned stuff, right? Why would we even consider it? Well, the reality is, the fact is that emails, even after all of this time, are still the most effective way of reaching your customers directly. And you may well have heard of the expression, the money is in the list. And what that's saying is that you need to gather a list of emails, your customers or your potential customers. And after that, you can send them all kinds of value-add information and ultimately offers, and you can make money. Some say on autopilot. It's not quite as simple as that, in my opinion, but you can make money by sending out emails. Now, this is a massive subject, and I'm not going to get into the whole business of how you actually write emails, but what I do want to show you is how you can gather those emails on your site. Now, this is even more important with affiliate marketing. So let me explain. With a typical e-commerce store, you will get the email when somebody buys something off your site, okay? But here what's happening is we're sending that customer ultimately to Amazon, and it's Amazon that are going to get the email. We have no idea about that customer. So it's even more important for us to gather emails on our site, even though we are not selling things. So how do we do that? Well, what we do is we create a lead magnet, and this is basically, some people call it an email bribe, but we're asking for the email in return for a document or some sort of free information that we can give out. Now, I'm sure you will have been exposed to this many times as you cruise around the internet. You will have seen a pop-up that says, enter your email here and receive my free report on XYZ, or enter your email here and get my mini course for ABC, those kinds of things. And that's exactly what we're talking about here. Now, you might be wondering how that's done. And in fact, it's actually fairly straightforward. As I say, it's an in-depth subject, but I want to give you a great start. I want to inspire you, as I've been trying to do throughout this course on many, many subjects. Now, when it comes to the lead magnet, lists work great. You remember when I was talking about the blog post that gets the most clicks? One of them were list posts, 9 ways to do this, 5 ways to save time, all those kinds of things. Again, you will have seen this time and time again. They work really great. So what I suggest you do is you look at some of those blog posts that maybe you've been thinking about, or maybe you've even written, and look to convert them into a PDF. All right, so if you paste them into a Word document or whatever and save it as a PDF, you will then have a document on your computer which will become your email bribe. Just to explain that a little better, I'm going to create a document called 9 ways to get fit without investing a dime. Okay, so you can imagine some sort of email thing is going to pop up and it will say, in order to receive my free report, 9 ways to get fit without investing a dime, please enter your email address below. That kind of thing, right? They click on that, and then the next thing, they've got this document, 9 ways to get fit, in their inbox. Now, what's happened there is I've received the email address, which is fantastic, but at the same time, they've received something free from me, and I've been able to begin the relationship for them to start to trust me a little. So in the end, I will have their email address. Whether they go on to buy anything from Amazon or not is of little consequence. So on the simplest level, let's imagine I do another product review. Now, wouldn't it be great for me to email that out to my list? Basically saying, hi guys, I've done another review on XYZ product. I'd love you to check it out. Something like that. Bring them back to the site, and maybe this time they'll buy. So like I said before, I'm not going to get into the details of how you send out emails, because writing copy, etc. can get complicated, and it's not for this course. But at least I hope to inspire you. Now, having written your document, what you then want to do is to load it up onto your Shopify site. So here I am again. Now, if I go down to settings, I said a long time ago we would come back to this, files. So what I want you to do is click on files, and then I want you to upload the document that you have created. So in my case, I will take my 9 ways to get fit without investing a dime, and I'll simply upload it into my Shopify store. Okay, so there it is. By the way, if you go and open that, there's nothing in it. It's purely there just to demonstrate, all right? But there it is. Now it's in my store. Now we'll come back to this in a bit, because the next thing I want to show you is an app that you can use to create those pop-ups and start to actually gather the emails.